How's it going?
It's good.
Slow start. Hello!
Hey.
It is Comic Bento Day!
Yes.
So we've been doing loot crates for the last 2 months. It feels like 3 because we got 3 of them, but 2 of them are for the same month. And we decided we're enjoying the loot crates, but we discovered this thing called Comic Bento, which is really similar. It's just rather than getting a bunch of stuff, you get comic books. So that's kind of cool, and Steve and I both really like comic books. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. So we thought, why don't we take a couple of months and do Comic Bento and see what we get, and then we can do one thing that we love to do, which is go on a date to a coffee shop and get some yummy coffee and sit there for 4 hours while the baristas look at us increasingly irritatingly because we're taking up their coffee shops and read comic books. So yay! Comic Bento! Steve's being lame and he's in his happy pants now, so he's not gonna... I'm gonna do most of the work in this video.
Yep. Well, not totally lazy, seeing as I'm holding the camera.
We've made an error. There's tape. Okay, let's use brain power, Jenny. I don't default to brain power. I default to squawking like a surprised chicken, hammering at things like a confused dog.
Almost got it.
No, not almost. You guys can all see. Oh, no, almost. Almost. I'm using my primate skills. Ah, I did it.
Awesome.
I did the thing. There's more tape. 1 minute. Gonna go get some things.
So while she's off, let's have a closer look at this.
Back.
Nope.
No looking.
There we go.
Excusers. You want a closer look? Here, let's fuck with the focus.
Yeah.
Comic Bento. ComicBento.com. That's our shipping information. Don't look at that. I keep shoving these boxes in the face of the camera and then being like, wait a minute. Maybe not. Comics!
You
Yay!
wreck.
Well, graceful as ever, I've opened it. Okay, so this is exciting. It's got an air cushion in it, which only works if you hit it flat, which is good because that's what this is. Let's see what's in here. More plastic! Yay! Comic Bento is decidedly harder to get into than Loot Crate.
Yep. Loot Crate had like one piece of tape.
You know, it's funny, we watched the Loot Crate stuff this year, or this month, and it was Dystopia, but it had a lot of stuff we weren't that interested in, so we didn't get it. And then, the Loot Crate was freaking awesome! Like, the Loot Crate DX had like an art book, which had tons of character design art in it, and it had a watch, and everyone wanted a watch, and it had what else did it have? Cool things. Some myth. Alright, here we go. We have Armor Hunters. Very cool.
Don't know that one.
It's got stuff on the back. Armor Hunters, greatest hunt of all. I don't know if this is one in a series or if it's number 1 in the series. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's a good thing about the Comic Bento is it gives you a taste of a whole bunch of different things. And it
I'm
usually
into
gives you
this.
something that's really nice.
It's got the cool stuff going on, which is full color artwork. Really nicely
Cool.
done. It's sort of semi-painterly, comic book style, which is good. This is the style that I really like of comics, and it's the style that I've been trying to work towards in my comics. So yeah, this is really exciting. This one looks very cool. It looks like there's a series going on for it, so I'm not sure if this is an extra story or if it's an introduction, but
Don't know. Should be fun.
it's very pretty.
Okay.
This is going to be fun because we can get into lots of things. This has... Oh my god. Are you kidding?
What is it?
I've been wanting to get into this series for ages and I haven't been able to find it. It's Fate.
Oh. Don't know it.
It is... I saw some stuff for it in a comic shop like 2 years ago. Back when I first saw Saga, actually. I was
Okay.
looking at the Saga things and being like, there's a cool ass Sphinx cat in this. And it's all about this superhero who is like 300 pounds. And
So
she doesn't take any shit and is really nice and just kicks ass. And this is her flying around. She can fly.
Wow.
Anyways, the art style is a little bit more sort of what you would get out of traditional comics. And by traditional comics, I mean the old style with like this kind of
The paneling?
Well, the paneling, but also the line work. Like, this kind of line work is much sharper. This is kind of the kind of art you'd see in the 90s.
Yeah, but all of the coloring and everything's very modern.
The coloring is digital, so it's up to date. And like this sort of thing you would see nowadays. Whereas something like this one, which is the newer one, it's a little bit more like what you would expect to see now. It's a little bit more contemporary in that it's got a lot more inclusion of the color into the line work. Whereas something like this, you can see the harder black lines is much more prominent. So
right.
I'm really excited. I've been wanting to get into this series. So this is I haven't been known how to get in. So this is really exciting for me.
Well, that comic book's from Valiant, and apparently in the Comic Bento, you always get a Valiant.
We have 4 Valiants. It's all Valiant this time.
Oh, wow.
Harbinger Wars.
Unlikely that I'll know many of them then, unfortunately.
Harbinger Wars. So this is Faith again.
Oh, so this is part of their
I'm wondering
world.
if it's some sort of theme.
Well, they always have a theme.
Faith Volume 1, Harbinger. I shouldn't look at this until I'm done. But yeah, this one looks a little bit more like Faith style. Oh, that looks like a spoiler. Very cool. Very exciting.
Nice.
This seems, well, it looks like Faith style. It's got Faith in it. I'm so stoked. I've been wanting to get into Faith for like 2 years. But I haven't really had the opportunity because comic books are fucking expensive. Yay! So I don't know what this is exactly, but it looks like it ties in. I have a feeling this is probably an exploration of a universe, like the Marvel universe and the DC universe. This is probably the Valiant universe.
Cool.
That's good. Alright, and last but not least, Harbinger again.
So not many, just 4 this time.
This Comic Bento thing isn't necessarily supposed to focus on just one thing. It's supposed to be kind of a smattering all over the place from what we've seen so far, so I'm a little surprised that we got 4 comics from the same universe and for the same sort of thing. Last box that I saw in unboxing had like, I feel like it had like a Marvel comic and a DC comic and a comic from Image Comics.
Yeah, that usually seems to be the way. It's all Valiant this time.
This is all Valiant, which is not a bad thing actually, because it's a universe that I don't have any experience with.
Yeah,
with
same.
a hero that I'm clearly very excited about because I've been wanting to get into her. And she's in 3 to 4 of these. There she is again.
Wow.
Look at her faithing about.
That's crazy.
So this is going to be good because no matter which one we read, I think the plan is just to sort of like trade them off and read them back and forth, and we'll have a whole new universe to talk about.
Yeah. Now, the cool thing is you can still buy some of the old ones up to a point on the Comic Bento, so you can still order them, which is kind of cool because there's one where it had the complete Days of Future Past, which I do intend to order, and I better order it soon, actually.
Do you want to be in this video?
That's okay.
You guys are stuck with me.
Yep.
Not Steve this time because he's wearing his Darth Vader jammies.
Yep.
Which
I'm wearing jammies.
I got for him. And
Yeah.
I steal on a regular basis because they're so comfy. So aside from that, Comic Bento also comes with a little thing, which I'm not going to read right now because I can't read and talk at the same time because I am a singular-brained organism.
Essentially, it's a tell you what they're about kind of thing, much like Loot Crate does.
Basically, this looks like this. It's the thing on the back of the box. So this is really exciting. I'm kind of a little bit sad that we didn't get this month's Loot Crate because both the Loot Crate and the Loot Crate DX looked really cool.
Yeah.
The DX
After the fact, though.
It had headphones, a watch, and a really impressive art book, all of which I would have used. What else did the DX had?
It had a pin that was really good. It was from Blade Runner.
It had a really cool Blade Runner pin, and then it had a Blade Runner car, but the car looked kind of eh.
It was okay. But the rest of the stuff was pretty good.
Yeah, I think the trouble with the car, I mean, the video we're watching mentioned it was a die-cast, which is kind of lame for cars, but also it's just not that recognizable. Like, it's not, the cars from Blade Runner aren't that iconic.
No, not as iconic as a lot of other things from Blade Runner.
It's not like the Enterprise or the Slave One or Millennium Falcon or anything like that. It's just kind of a thing that was designed for the movie and then...
Yeah.
And then the regular Loot Crate looked like it was fun too.
Yeah. So, but it's one of those things, you can only fill your house up with so much stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably get another Loot Crate at some point, but for now, I think we're going to stick with Comic Bento and just kind of play around because we like reading and we like comics, and I am...
And this is a great way of becoming really, really good at, having a wide range of knowledge with comics. Is because it just gives you new stuff every time, and you may not know it.
We still have quite a few. Like, I still have to read We Stand on Guard. I'm only through the first one of those. And we got... What was the one you got a while ago? We got a whole bunch of them. I've been reading a lot of DC lately. DC's good times. Anyways, babbling on about comics, these are the 4 that we got. Based on if you care about pricing information, most comics this size go for between like $18 and $25 in Canada. So I would say this would be between 60, 70 to $100 worth of comics.
It's about par with after shipping and handling, because unlike the States, they charge us like $12.50 just to ship it here.
Yeah, you get the sale like USA price.
Yeah.
Well, this is USA $14.99, so Canada it would be at least 20. Anyways, blah blah blah. Comics, very exciting. Steve's and jammies. I am not. I'm in a Tough Mudder shirt to show off my achievements from 2 years ago. Living in the past.
Anyways, signing off. It looks like fun.
Bye.